ようこそ。私のストリームへですわ。LycorisDreams here, and I welcome all you fun ones to my domain. And yeah, I'm sick. No, I'm not even talking about like the sore throat I had or anything. That's been gone as far as I checked. I'm not feeling any strain in my voice or anything. It's well, as you may have guessed, what else could be causing me to be sick? Well, the iron deficiency time came. And to tell you the truth, I've been dealing with this since around New Year's Eve. And it sucks. Like yesterday, I felt like I couldn't eat all that much because of how nauseated I was. Not to mention the back pain kicked in. And not to mention I had developed a fever. And all that jazz. Hence why I have not put up my my streaming schedule for this week yet. Like I've just been feeling out of it, to be honest. Like, you know, like it's always been hard dealing with this thing on a monthly basis. So as a result of that, I now have to be in the process of like getting what food to eat to help restore my iron and all that. Also, it does help to have something vitamin C related in the house, like citrus fruits, like orange juice, and eating fruits like strawberries. Yeah, apparently vitamin C helps with the absorption of iron as well. So, no. Hi Lee. Oh, hi PT. Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. How are you? Yeah. So therefore, I'm just gonna have to apologize to everybody on how I've not set my streaming schedule for this week. Right now, I'm just trying to take it a little easy for today, because I think yesterday and today is the worst of the iron deficiency time. So hopefully by tomorrow I'll be able to do more. Like right now, I have to check on food state, painkillers to get, and all this other stuff. Do they have airborne where you are? Airborne. It's that thing that gives you a ton of vitamin C. Let me see. Yeah, let me see if it can actually be bought. So hold on a second. Vitamin C. Looks like you can get airborne in Target. You can also get airborne on Amazon as well. As for whether it is in my apartment or not, I am gonna have to go ahead and check. I think I have it, but I am not too sure. So it'd be good for me to double check. And well, it's not a citrus fruit. At least I have some produce around the house. Like I recently got grapes and such. Not to mention, like I still have my stash of dates. Those are gonna help me with this as well. Well, dates are more for the iron rather than the vitamin C. Yeah, it's just been a bit of a rough start for the new year for me. Ah, but that's alright. I mean, I kinda... Like, I was waiting for this to approach, and it just so happens it decided to show itself on New Year's Eve, so I'm just like, eh. But yeah, just wanna check how everyone has been. Hopefully you guys are better off than I am for the new year at least. Honestly. So I guess you guys didn't expect me to go drop that that character sheet that I posted on my Twitter, huh? To be fair, I got impatient on wanting to show it off because that reference sheet of my casual at home outfit, that's been a thing since I think September of last year when I got it done. But yeah, eventually I want to have this be an actual outfit for my model. I don't know when that will be. It'll be a while before I actually do it. But yeah, it'd be good to have something like that. Yeah, that's really nice. One of my... honestly, one of my goals is to ask my design mama, May, or Suki. Either way, she's known by those names. Apart from ref sheets for like outfits, I do want to ask her for more art on other things. Like for example, there is something I am planning to do. Normally I would ask Shiohachi to do my emotes, but recently I just asked May to make some emotes for me. I don't know whether I am gonna be applying it here on Twitch or if it's gonna be just for Discord. You know, something to be exclusive and all that. Or if I'm gonna apply it to both. Not only that, but I will be using those for something coming up. Can't say anything just yet until things are finalized, but yeah, that's also something to look forward to. There's also been some things that have been moving around behind the scenes that I haven't said much of. But oh, Fire! Hi! Look at the stream, how are you? And judging from the emote you used, are you sleepy? How are you? It's been a bit. But yeah, I look forward to that and other things. You know, now that I think about it, I have not, like, unlike a lot of people, like VTubers and other people who, wrote down their New Year's resolutions or goals for 2023, I have not, or rather, it's not just applicable for 2023. I have goals in general that are mostly for like the long term and all that. Yeah, I'm sleepy. I think I'm sick too. Oh no. Are you alright? If you're gonna get sick, get lots of rest afterwards, okay? Well, if you need to rest now, please rest if you need to. I'm just here because I have missed you guys since the new year and everything. But of course, yes, I feel guilty of not having my schedule up just yet. Yeah, I'll be okay. Alright. Let me know if you need to rest or anything. But yeah. Yeah, as I was mentioning about new resolutions or goals, yeah, I didn't post mine. But that's only because they are not just for 2023, but you know, in general, like a lot of the goals that I have are for long term. How are you, Lee? Being sick aside, I'm good, Fire. Thank you. Thank you for asking. Like, being sick aside, I am okay. I just need to weather through this. It's a pain in the ass, but yeah, all I can do is monitor myself for now. Did you ask how I was? I always never hear it. Yeah, when you came in chat, I did ask how you were. So let's see. I always never hear it. Weird. Hopefully it's not from my end, or probably you get distracted or things. So I'm good. Hungry and sleepy, but good. Uh-oh. But if you're gonna be sick, you should definitely check on your hunger first too. I don't wanna be sick and hungry. That's gonna be awful. I actually experienced that earlier this morning. I hope you feel better. Thank you. Yeah, I experienced it earlier this morning because due to the pain of the sickness I have, among other things, I had lack of sleep. So then I wanted to go back to sleep earlier this morning, but my stomach was protesting. I was not sure if it was protesting in hunger or if it was protesting in pain, because it's been a while since getting cramps. So I wasn't sure which was which. And after, in no particular order, I am hungry and sleepy and in pain. After much debate about it, I decided to get breakfast and then go back to bed. Yeah, like I got myself a big bowl of oatmeal earlier this morning to eat. Since oatmeal helps me keep full due to the fiber, and I believe it gives you a lot of iron as well. So that's why I decided, okay, I'm eating oatmeal for breakfast, and I'll go back to bed after. Hunger, more like bunger. Bunger? What is that? What is that supposed to mean? Yeah, no, being sick like this has always been rough for as long as I can remember. It's constant pain in the ass. Probably I'm gonna have to live with this for a long time until it stops, and then a whole new set of problems may arise. Ugh, I hope not. Like, it's just been... Like, 2022 in terms of health has been a bit... It's been a bit rough and everything. I'd say from August onwards, even up until now, I feel like I do not know my... Sometimes I feel like I do not know how my own body works anymore, because of so much unpredictable shit that keeps happening, and I'm just like... Ah, God. I hope when the new year comes, it won't be so... it won't be so unpredictable. But yeah, hold on. Let me get out something. So let me see. Since I've never posted what my goals were on Twitter, I might as well tell you what they are now over here. Now, I never posted it officially, but that's because I guess, like, I already have a reminder on my phone for stuff. Secondly, I mean, it's good to have a reminder posted in social media somewhere what your goals are, but when you've been set back by your goals, or if you end up forgetting it, that would not be good. So, in this case, since the stream is being recorded anyway, this is just a way for me to remind myself as well what my goals are. So first things first. First goal would be work on more non-streaming content, mainly for YouTube. Maybe other platforms? But I don't know, because, like... Number one, I'm getting burned out on how much social media platforms I'm on. Some of them are backups too, just in case, like, Twitter just, goes up the wazoo and all that. But what I mean by this is, number one, go back into ASMR again, because that's been pretty successful for me for some time before I ended up stopping. Yeah, but I do have plans for ASMR, especially after playing around in the program called Shust. Other platforms, Licorice and the PS5. Thinking about, thinking about that. Like as usual, boss is gonna help me set up things from there. But no, I meant like social media platforms rather than console. But it would not be so bad to implement the PS5 into my streaming setup. Must said something like it's kind of the same concept of how the Switch was set up for streaming. And I guess we'll see about that. But yeah, apart from ASMR, I do want to start creating more shorts slash clips, edited clips. I'm wanting to do this for quite some time, but I know that a majority of my streams tend to be on the long side. So while I can't really while I do leave VODs on the raw side of things, meaning it's by its original video length and whatnot, I do want to practice and fool around with video editing for short form content. Whether it's me discovering something that's clippable on my own, or if you guys clip something and I end up editing that, yeah, that would be a good start. I will put this on YouTube first, because like there are some platforms that I am not sure in terms of how it would work out for me, like TikTok for example. So I'm just wondering if I should go elsewhere to post short form content aside from YouTube. So that's the first goal I have. Second goal, I don't know what form this will take. I don't even know how I'm gonna get started on this. But my second goal is to be able to implement non-gaming content for streaming. Whether that's potentially ASMR, or if I start to set things up around the apartment, doing cooking or tarot streams finally. Though I will need to disguise my hands and all that. So that's another one. No matter what non-gaming content it is, I want to be able to implement this on streaming at some point. So other things. Connect with new and old friends. Meaning that I have made friends last year. I've made quite a bit actually. But I need to get to know them better and all that. As for old friends, of course, there are some friends in real life that I know who stream. And I kind of want to connect with them on that level, especially since I don't get to catch up with them often. So keep in mind this is not necessarily for collabs, although that would be nice. It's more like I want to be active. I want to branch out and I just want to branch out and have friends, especially since like it is hard to make friends as an adult. Let me repeat that. It is hard to make friends as an adult. It's easier to do this when you're younger because you're in school, or if you are like family friends in some way, shape, or form, it's gonna be easy. But unless you have genuine connections through those, of course, some friendships go on as you grow up. Like you drift apart and you move on. That's another thing. Another goal, be more active within my community. Yeah, I know that I do pop into Discord from time to time, but I feel like I need to be more active, especially since For those who have joined my server, I just feel like you guys are the ones who will support me long term and all that. Is what I feel, I think. So it'd be good if I had like more events for me to do. Like the time when the Game Awards came up last year and I decided to do something over there. That was a big accomplishment for me, you know, for me personally. So I kind of want to do stuff like that. Like if I'm not gonna be streaming it on Twitch, I'd rather be streaming such events on Discord. And I'm also trying to think on what else I can do in Discord as well in terms of, you know, keeping my community together and all that. You could do TikTok. I could, but I kind of wish I knew how it works. Like, in terms of not just like when posting it and shit, it's just like there are some people who know how to work it, and then there are those who feel like they can't because the algorithm there is just so post some stuff and get mad views. That's true. Yeah, like it will be good to spread other short form content to other platforms. Like YouTube will be the mainstay, and I guess TikTok will be secondary. TikTok is like Insta. Yeah, true. TikTok is like Insta, except Insta is both photos and videos. TikTok is more of videos on the short form content. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of Insta a little bit, but at the same time, it's its own entire thing. It's good to post stuff there to bring people on. I see what you're saying. Yeah, there are some people I know who do short form content that they posted on both YouTube and TikTok. So it would be good for me to actually get into that, maybe study a bit and see, you know, see how it is in terms of the algorithm and all that. But you should edit the videos so at the end you promote the channels. That's not a bad idea. Yeah, I should definitely do that. So let's see. Now the goal I'm about to read is basically my ultimate goal out of all this. So it's a very long-term goal that I eventually want to touch upon. Like, it'll take a while, of course. It'll take a while of building up and all that, but my ultimate goal is working towards content monetization. And so in order to do that, I never said what my follower... Well, no. I did say what my ultimate follower goal was. At least on YouTube, because I would like to focus on more non-streaming content. Like, my ultimate goal for content monetization, like, you know, get 100,000 subscribers on YouTube, for example. That's a goal I have in mind, and I know that it'll take me a long way to go. Also, not just in terms of monetizing my content. In terms of monetization, there are other forms, like, you know, selling merchandise and all that stuff. Eventually, I want to get to that point. I don't know when, but all this is an ultimate goal to me. But I know that I will need to be consistent and disciplined in this kind of thing, so I need to make sure I can do things. Another goal. Don't know when this will be either. It may be this year, it may be the next year. But eventually I would like to get a 2D model. Eventually. Because, you know, first the artist needs to be settled, then they will have to like go separate the layers. Like, sure, I can give them references that May gave me, but even then, my model design is a bit complex, at least this outfit. And so, not only will they have to draw into, the artist will have to draw, they will need to separate that into layers so that whoever will rig the model will have an easier time animating it. So yeah, it'll be a long process there. You know, finding the artist, finding a rigger, and you know, testing the 2D model to make sure nothing has gone wrong as well before officially announcing things. That's the thing. Another goal, like I mentioned this earlier, regarding my design mama, May. Yeah, another goal, request more commissions from her. Regardless of what form it takes. I could ask her for rev sheets for other outfits. I could ask her for illustrations. And like I mentioned before, normally I would go to Shio Hachi on Skep for my emotes, but recently I decided to ask May to make me emotes as well. Don't know if I will be posting it here or Discord or both. Plus, I have a plan to use those emotes for something. You will see what I have in mind once some time has passed. Can't give too much details about it, so I'd say wait until like February or March. Because knowing May, she's really fast in her commissions. Like she already drew like the emote already, or rather she drew the template for it, but she did not draw the facial expressions yet. So knowing how she does her commissions, she works fast. So I will be planning to use her emotes for some, you know, repurpose her emotes for something aside from putting them here on my platforms. I will still plan to commission Shiohachi for another batch of emotes, but I'm not sure when yet, because I still need to, because Shiohachi works on 4 emotes each if you give them a certain amount on Skeb. So I haven't thought out exactly what my 4 emotes are going to be, so I need to plan that out first before sending the request. So that's why I haven't gone a 3rd batch yet. Now for this one, this next goal, yeah, I did say some goals are not related to my VTubing stuff. And so this one, achieve my weight loss goal, as in hit the goal that I wanted to hit, as in go down to, because I'm kind of more than halfway there. It's just that, you know, the more you lose weight, the harder it is to remove it. You know, the nearer you are to your weight loss goal, the harder it'll be to lose the weight. So hopefully I can hit it this year. Oh, also, apart from the weight loss goal, I want to jumpstart working on my body goal. You know, how I want my body to look like. So this is definitely something I can do this year. Actually, now that I think about it, today, as of 1 year ago, last year I was at my heaviest on this day. So I ended up weighing myself this morning, and the difference that was there between last year and this year on this same exact day, I believe I have lost 28 pounds in between that. At least if I'm calculating it correctly. And judging from where I am right now, I have 14 more pounds to go. 1-4. So definitely I will work on this. Again. Bang, 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 bang. Lately, about to become a jack muscly goddess. Hi, Ansu. Hello. Welcome to the stream. How are you? And well, I already know how I want my body to look like. I definitely want some muscle in there, but it's just hard to explain. Rather than being like super buff, I guess I just want to be a little more toned. I'll try to find a good example on how I want my body to look like. So I should search for that. Another goal. Again, nothing to do with VTubing. I specifically wrote this on a whim, and I don't know why, but I put do content creation outside of VTubing. I do not know what form that will take, especially since the big C is still here after 3 years later. Usually one of my ways to do something, at least for fun, like cosplay was an example, but I haven't had much of an excuse to go do it because, you know, the pandemic is still a thing. And there had been a rise of cases again towards the end of last year too. So I'm just like, eh. But it also makes me wonder, what can I do for content creation outside of VTubing? That's the thing. That's something I need to think more about. So if I do it, I'll do it. It's just a matter of how I'm going to plan this thing. No, I can imagine. As much as I can imagine someone I haven't seen before. I mean, yeah. Like every time people do that VTuber versus in real life stuff, yeah, no. I've only shown a bit of me, but nothing more, nothing less, really. Like, I haven't revealed my face because harder breaking immersion and all that shit. Plus, I told myself, the moment I would become a VTuber, I would try not to cross into that territory. I mean, it's understandable if people were real-life streamers first and then they switched to VTubing. And people are valid to show off their actual faces, even if they were a VTuber first. But for me, I would like to reserve my... For me, I would like to have my privacy and all that. I've honestly given up on trying to maintain a figure, though strength training I can still keep up. It is good to keep up with that. Like, even if you've given up on trying to maintain a figure, at the very least, do exercise for your health. Oh, hold on. Like, I ain't a chat bot, but I can at least slug you to a couple. JK. I mean, like, I'm pretty sure you're stronger than me if you've been keeping up with strength training consistently. As for me, yeah, due to my health tripping up since August, I had to stop for a bit, but now I feel like I can finally pursue exercise. For the meantime, I had been focusing more on diet all this time after my health was out of whack in since August last year. But now I feel like I can implement both together and just like, you know, slim down more. Especially since, well, Mommy Lico and Daddy Lico will be visiting near the end of this month, and I have not seen them in over a year. So basically, the last time I saw them was when the Sibs was getting married 2 years ago. So that was the last time I saw them, and I was still pretty heavy then compared to now. So, I don't want to hear any shit about how, you know, that I've gotten fat and all this other stuff when I had lost a lot of weight. Honestly, the culture is a strange thing. One moment they're telling you that you're fat, the next thing you know they tell you to keep eating as much as you want. I swear. Hold on a second. Just confirming my, just confirming my dinner. The last goal is a general goal, to be honest. It is. Like, it's why I made it the final goal. So basically, overall, be able to grow as both a content creator and a person. That's gonna take different forms and all that. I mean, I get it in terms of doing non-streaming content. I have an idea on what to do there. In terms of streaming itself, if I could just figure out what to do over there, then maybe I'll be able to implement shit. But for now, yeah, I just want to work hard overall, you know? Honestly. But yeah. That's what I wanted to, apart from updating on how I am health-wise and everything, I did want to talk about my goals for, not just for this year, but for years to come, because, again, a lot of my goals are, majority if not all of my goals are on the long-term side of things. So yeah. I also wanted to ask how everyone's New Year's went as well. Like I said, I hope you're better, that you're physically better than me, because yeah, I've been sick since New Year's Eve, and I'm just like, God, I did not post my schedule. Oh my God, am I even going to be streaming today? And all that other stuff. Like, I was worried for today. Like, I was feeling I was feeling super weak and all that. So I was just like, am I gonna be able to, not even, like, regardless if it's a scheduled stream or if it's like a guerrilla stream, I had been thinking to myself the whole day, like, am I able to stream today despite how sick I feel right now? Like, yes, I'm still suffering, back pain. I still have a bit of a fever. At least most of my nausea has been gone, because yesterday and the day before that was really, really bad. Like, I had to take anti-nausea meds last night. But I am so glad that I got to chat with you guys here. Even if it's a Zatsu stream, I still want to see how everyone is doing. That's why I'm just like, you know what? Even if I am sick, I'm just gonna go ahead and go stream. I get my health is, my health is first, my health is important. I understand that. At the same time, this is me just trying to suck it up and deal. Only then will I feel like, okay, I earned this bit, I've earned this bit of rest. That's because I've been able to do a few things today. Like, apart from streaming, there were other things that I needed to work on. Like chores and all that. Like, I wanted to be able to do something despite how weak I've been feeling. So at that, I would say I was able to he was able to accomplish that. But yeah, in any case, I think I should go ahead and call it a night here. Thank you all for tuning into my stream today. As soon as I get off, yes, I will be posting my schedule for this week. As you can see, I'm streaming today, so that means this week will be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday kind of week. But next week, definitely I will work on my new schedule of Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. I just need to get everything sorted first. Like I need my sickness to go away. Not to mention, I am preparing to attend a wedding this weekend as well. So it's just like, ugh. Speaking of my new streaming schedule, I don't know how I'm gonna pull this off. Because like I mentioned before, my parents are visiting at near the end of this month. Like I'd say when January 22nd onwards starts. I am not sure how I'm going to stream at that time. Maybe I'll just take a little bit of a break on that week. Or maybe I could try streaming into other forms like using Twitter Spaces to go do it. I don't know. Like, if I recall correctly, my parents should be visiting me from the 24th to February 1st. So I need to find out how I'm gonna try working out my streaming schedule this way. Or if I'm just gonna take like a little break because again, it's been a year, over a year since I last saw my parents. So it'd be nice for me to spend time with them. So until then, next week is when I'll be working my schedule for Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. So as a result of this week being Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, yeah, I will go ahead and post my streaming schedule for this week. But I will tell you what I plan to be playing tomorrow. Tomorrow I will, well, since I got done with Yakuza 0, I will be streaming Yakuza Kiwami tomorrow. So that will, well, assuming that my sickness stops being a pain in the butt and everything, I should be able to stream at 6 p.m. tomorrow, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Philippine time, and 3 a.m. Central Europe time. That being said, let me see. It's still pretty early because normally by the time I'm done streaming, and they tend to be long streams, I don't really have much people to raid because of how late I end things. So right now, since it's still early, like it's like 6:45 over here, there's a lot of people online right now, so I'm gonna see who to raid. Oh! Ooh! Looks like Dansuke is on right now. Let's see. It appears that he is doing a mini subathon. Oh yeah, that's right. If I recall, he made a bit of a tweet about this on his Twitter a few days ago. So in that case, I am gonna go ahead and raid Dansuke then. Oh, one moment. Okay, hold on a second. Alright, raid command on. Alrighty. Again, thank you all for tuning into my Guerrilla Zatsu / chatting stream for today. And I will see you tomorrow. We'll be playing, as I mentioned before, we will be playing Yakuza Kiwami. Bye bye. Time to raid Dansuke for his support in his mini subathon. Alright, gonna go ahead and raid in 3, 2, 1.